Welcome back to Irene Plays. I have been busy working on some writing projects, which I will probably tell you about today. But in the meantime, it isn't as though I've been completely idle. When I did the project that ended up being my current office home, I was rather disappointed at the fact that Mr. Bilo was the only one who wanted to buy. So what I did this time was I took the Peacey Family House and I completely tore it down. And that is why the title of this video is Mom and Dad Are Going to Be Angry.
What happened next will shock you.
Yeah, I guess it would. Hello, Merc.
Good morning.
I was just about to show
The new house.
new Peacey Family House. It's a little bit different.
A little bit. That's putting it lightly.
It is also the location for a little sandwich shop
Ooh, I like sandwiches.
called the Hawk's Nest.
Ooh,
Now,
I want a sandwich.
this is the garden that they had to begin with. A little bit changed, just here, there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Places to sit and eat, have coffee, talk.
Oh, you can make a pizza pie.
Yeah, we could make a pizza pie.
Pizza.
Now, who's painting those roses red?
It's me. It's me.
Are you doing that?
Yes.
Well, let's go inside and look around. There is a throne up on a platform. We've got a nice room here for people to sit in audience.
Ooh, excuse me.
In here we have the kitchen.
Yes. With 3 chairs.
With 3 chairs. Yes. No, actually 4 chairs. And there's a back door here into a deck.
Where
Somebody's sitting and having tea.
Is it Matthew?
Cheers, see?
It's Matthew.
Could be.
Yeah. By the way, I heard you got your microphone fixed.
Yes, I finally got my microphone fixed.
Yeah.
And
look, it's everyone's favorite saying.
Coffee is a hug in a mug. Yes.
Coffee was a hug in a mug.
Oh, it is.
They both are. They're both hugs and mugs.
Right. And who we can always do with more hugs.
Yes.
This, as I said, was
what the world needs now is hugs.
In mugs.
Yeah.
We're cooking something on the fireplace here.
Is it beef stew?
It might be. I don't know. We've got some beverages here. You know, the kind that you don't talk about.
Oh, the kind that I don't drink?
Yeah. That kind.
No,
the kind that Matthew doesn't drink either.
Oh. No,
now this is
dog.
Now you can see a closer look at the sign for the patisserie.
Oh.
And
look,
of course, yes, but you know the interesting thing is that the person who owns this place actually has their bedroom back here.
You know, I noticed there's a bunch of red books.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, paintings of people.
Paintings of people. I always thought when I looked at the painting of this man that he reminded me a little bit of people in my grandmother's family.
He reminds me of Van Gogh with 2 ears.
That's true too. Anyway, so this is so that people who are going, oh, and there's a pretty Easter egg up here.
Yes, for Easter.
For Easter. Okay,
it's
so
past Easter though.
Here we've got
a bathroom with green shower curtains.
Yes.
And they open instantly.
They open instantly.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to rush that open, or you'll fly out the window.
Right.
Ooh.
And up here is the patisserie.
Oh, if you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't go here.
Well, I probably wouldn't in real life. You're right.
Actually, you might. That's the fun part.
We've got a Oh, we got some cupcakes, some sandwiches,
Yeah, sandwiches.
some paninis,
Do I see hot dogs?
donuts.
No, I don't see hot dogs.
No, you see paninis, you see bread,
I see a big
cake.
Swiss roll.
Yes.
I don't want hot dogs.
I thought they had. I wonder if they have hot dogs.
Well, that's something for next time.
Let's see.
But that's something for now.
Why not?
Okay. Hot dog.
How about that?
How
Look at
about that? You put a hot dog somewhere.
Yeah.
Who
There
wants
we
a
go.
hot dog? I
I
do.
don't.
I just want
Oh,
one.
let's put it here on the counter, like somebody's checking out.
Yeah. Or however they're on their lunch break. Or I guess with the time of day, it's dinner.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting dark. Anyway, we've got hamburgers
Oh,
over here.
I think it went away.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
Okay, good. Okay.
We've got all these things,
Open
and here
fire. Don't
is
step on it.
and over here we've got a big table for that party that is
That
going
would be
to.
really scary, and it'll be a perfect murder mystery party. Somebody pushed a person off the roof. Who was it? Was it
I don't know.
Professor Plum with the candlestick
But-
on the roof?
What I will tell you is, it's that time.
It's that time.
It's that time.
Oh.
You know what time that is? It's
What do we
time.
always say?
What do we always say?
Blade Trinity is the worst Blade movie.
I would sort of agree
So
with
bad,
that
Ryan
one.
Reynolds couldn't even save it.
But what we always say is chocolate for Merc and chocolate for Allie. Exactly. Oh, and you know what? We have a new friend.
We do?
Yeah, your brother Fudge.
My brother's in town?
He's right here next to me.
Oh, hi, Fudge!
Because no, you was really upset that you didn't get this yet.
Oh. Oops. Okay, well,
You didn't-
I guess
you-
that's it for now.
You didn't see me.
Okay, I have. Oh, you did it again. So I have a couple of other properties I've been working on. And before I sell this, I want to make sure that everything was working correctly. So we will pause here and I shall return.
Hello, everybody. My name is Fudge, and I am Merc's brother. If you like Mom's content, I would really like it, and so would Merc, and so would Allie, and so would Mom, if you would consider subscribing to our channel. It would help you see our videos sooner, and it would help us as well. So, please, consider subscribing, like the channel, share it, all that good stuff. Thanks.
By the way, one of the things I did not show you, well, first of all, we have this lovely little cat. And I'm only pointing it out because there was a little black kitten in Through the Looking Glass. There were white and red roses in Alice in Wonderland, of course. And over here we have a little gazebo with some snacks and some coffee cups. And really back here, there isn't anything special except the back porch. So the time has come to get brave and sell this property. Now, as I said, I was having problems with properties where I would take them into the sandbox mode of House Flipper 2, edit the house, bring it back to story mode, buy the furniture and things like that, and then sell it. And Mr. Bilo would say it was full of garbage. Now, if he says that about this property, we're going to cancel the sale. But let's see what happens. It is time. Okay. We're going to sell the house. As you can see, we've spent quite a bit on rebuilding it. So let's, oh good, we actually have buyers here. We're not going to make a huge fortune, but Ash Newman is willing to pay us $249,500 for the property, which gives us a profit of $79,310. So congratulations. Yes, we do want to sell. How about that? Now, as I said, there are some other properties I want to show you before we're done for the day. And I also want to tell you about the writing project that I was working on. And I'll even show you what the cover is going to look like. So these are our before and after pictures. You can see it was the Peacey Family House. Now it is, now it is a slightly different place. I think we'll save these pictures. Well worth having. So we're going back to my home, which, as you remember, and you'll see some Alice references here as well. There's the tea party. We have a nice little pond over here. And, you know, a lot of people have said they would like this kind of thing. Frozen District, if you're listening, the whole reason for being able to edit a property in sandbox mode and then bring it back to story mode to sell it is, well, two things. One is the amount of money that you make selling the property is sort of a score for how well you did in flipping the house or building the house. And it would be very nice to be able to start from scratch, build a house, and find out what it's worth. So let us go into my office. And once we get in there, I will show you the cover of the book I have been working on. So let's go inside, shall we? This is, as you can see, my office. And I have repainted it in my favorite color. This is actually the color of the walls in my office, or pretty close to. Here is my desk. Well, I don't use a typewriter anymore. I used to, but not these days. We've got a radio to listen to. We've got an owl. Reminds you of Owl's Grove, reminds you of Hedwig. Yes. And over here is the book that I have been working on. It's called Mastering Microsoft 365. And it includes tips and tricks for using Microsoft 365, which means tips and tricks for using Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, and so on, the other Office applications. And by the way, once this book has been published, I can't give you a date yet, I'm sorry. But once the book has been published, I will be following it up with a book on using LibreOffice, which is a group of applications, similar applications, that is free to use, and also the Google applications that do the same types of work. So let us go to the next property that we want to look at. Over here, under the nice weeping willow. And we open the browser, and we are going to go to another property. Yes, we're back at the old barn. And I've done this one multiple times. Well, actually, at this point, I've done almost all of the properties multiple times. And I decided to stick with the barn look this time. And so it is red and white with some black trim. And this one actually is still in progress, so I am not going to sell it when we're done looking at it. I have work to do still. We have a living room area here with a nice fireplace. And this fireplace was custom built as you can see, as I highlight the different parts of it. If you'd like to know how to do that, make a comment below and I will do a video on how to build a fireplace. Over here we have kitchen. I think it looks very nice. We've got a little area for people to sit and eat. And then upstairs, well, actually before we go upstairs, this is the bathroom. And up here we have a home, well, actually this is a dressing table. And on this side we have a bedroom. But it's just not decorated very much. So I would like to come back and decorate some more. As you can see, this is a lovely location. I'm somewhat tempted to buy it again once I'm done and tear it down and build from scratch. I really wish it was easier to build from scratch in story mode. I don't mean to harp on that, but it is true. Okay, so we're going to stop here. We're going to go back to my office, and I have at least one more to show you. Once again, this is a work in progress. This is the seaside cottage, and there is lots to be done still. But I started redoing it. Lately, I seem to be emphasizing green. The grass, what there is of it, needs to be mowed. And the house itself, I made it yellow, and I'm not entirely sure I like the yellow and green, but I've started, there we go. I've started decorating, working on it. I think I might open this up rather than have it closed off in behind a door. I think I may tear down the wall here so that you go from the entryway and living room to the kitchen. Now, this room needs doing. This room needs doing. You can see I'm just getting started. What I did do, no, I'm not even done in here. So we've got work ahead of us. And I think there are, I made this into a bedroom. Try that again. I made this into a bathroom. So there's an extra bath up here. And this will be a bedroom. But as I say, there is much to be done still. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to finish this off camera between now and next week. And when we come back next week, not only will I have this, but I will be working on Owl's Grove. Do you remember Owl's Grove? It's been quite a while since we worked on it, but my plan is to finish it. I believe the last things that need to be added are one or two more small homes, and I was working on a gym. So we will work on that I will work on that between now and next time I see you. And when we get back, we will have something to show. I think this looks much nicer. It's funny how I keep getting fixated on colors. I've done houses that were all blue. I've done houses that were all green. Lately, I seem to be on a green kick. So that is going to be pretty much it for today. I will, as I said, be back on next Tuesday with the finish of Owl's Grove and maybe some other things that I've been playing around with. And it would be nice if next week I could give you a date for the release of my Microsoft book and the release of, just to remind you, Dreams in Transit Volume 2. And if you're interested in the meantime, I'm going to include a link to the Amazon listing for Dreams in Transit Volume 1, which you can check out. And I would very much appreciate it if you did. I am proud of Dreams in Transit Volume 1. I worked very hard on it. I used to write my stories traveling back and forth by train to New York City every day. And there are, I believe, 48 stories in that book. Short stories that are, some are as short as only around 100 words. Some are as long as almost 1,000. There's nothing in that book, though, that is over 2,000 words long. So have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Tuesday at Owl's Grove.
I have been trying to increase the creativity in my videos. Therefore, I've gone back to House Flipper 1 and I've bought some of the properties I've done multiple times and am redoing them. So let's take a look. Now, this was the burned house. It's a very small house, probably too small to have so many fancy fountains, but I bet you can guess what kind of garden I'm going for. I painted the whole house white on the outside, and I will show you around the garden. Another fountain, pond, place to sit and enjoy the evening air. We've got some little archways over the paths. Back here we've got, I'm not going to go in there yet. Back here we have a nice covered bench and some roses and another fountain. Some vines on the house. And a little a koi pond here that we can actually walk over on this bridge. So we can stand here and look at the beautiful view. Some of those houses look vaguely familiar. There have been times in this game where you can see other properties that you can buy and sell. But I don't especially recognize any of these. So let's go inside. Now, I've used some of the newer fixtures and lights and so forth. This is from the latest update, I believe, the 70s update. We got a nice little kitchen here. Nice living room. I did not buy them a TV. I figure the new owners could do that. This is the bedroom. And if you've played the game and you know this property, there used to be a door to the bathroom right there. But I took it out and replaced it with a door to the bathroom. A door to the bathroom right here. I think it looks nicer and is more private. So we've got a nice window up there. So one that we don't have to worry about people peeking into. Kitchen, right? Toilet, sink, and a mirror over the sink, and nothing super fancy. This is, after all, one of the cheaper houses. I put the sparkly light, the sparkly vase there with roses in it. Some nice lights. Plenty of light. So that's it. That's really it. I mean, we have a kitchen. Kitchen. I keep saying kitchen. Isn't that funny? We have a nice living room here. We have a couch and a coffee table and a lamp, standing lamp. And in the kitchen, we've got a refrigerator and a stove and a sink and a table for you to sit and eat at. I didn't put a fourth chair on that because I thought that it would be too tight to get by it. So let's go outside. And first we do I think the house looks really nice. First we do the garden competition. We're going to try for an English garden, obviously. And we did pretty well. Not as well as I would have liked, but we got a 40% increase. So that's good. Okay, now let's put it on the auction. I forget who was on the top of the list. Oh, the Jan Tarts. So they're going to give me a $22,000 profit on this house. Should I take it or should I negotiate? I think I'll ask for another 1,000, just for the fun of it. I just wish that I could type a number here instead of and they accepted. So I'm going to make a whole $23,000. Well, that's that. I will have more for you. I've got a couple other properties that I want to finish off and sell as well. And since I'm back into playing House Flipper 1, maybe in the near future we can finish off Owl's Grove. So we're almost there. Seriously? That's their advice? Check hen's nests. You can gather eggs there? Really? The farm has been out for I don't know how long now. Okay, well, let's go see what we can see. Yes. Interestingly, for a while, the animals were not producing anything. Guess not. I'm sorry, but those things are a pain. They get right in your face. Out of my way. Oh, there it is, babe. I shared you right now. That's weird. I did that one already. Okay, well, that's the end of that. Yeah. Should probably have made this a little bit bigger. I found that it's better to wash chicken poop away than to pick it up, because if you wash it away, it just goes away. If you pick it up, sometimes it picks up the grass with it. Maybe they fixed that, but I haven't looked lately. And move. You know where you need to go. The hell? Excuse me, I didn't say that on purpose. See if we can get it to go into the chicken coop. Go on. Ah, that's a good girl. Okay. That means 6 more eggs. Funny that I did get rid of the second rooster at one point, and then I had a glitch, and when I came back to the game, well, I came back to the game and there was some sort of a glitch. I don't remember exactly what happened, whether it crashed or I don't know. But when I came back to the game again after that, the second rooster was back.
Well, that will do it for today. I have some more House Flipper 2 properties to show you. And I also have Owl's Grove, of course, and maybe 1 or 2 other House Flipper 1 properties to show you. But this video is getting a little bit on the long side, and I don't want to overbore you or put you to sleep. Although maybe that's what you wanted. Anyhow, when we come back on next Tuesday, we will be in Owl's Grove, promise. And I also expect that by then I will have a much better idea of when the Microsoft book will be released. And I will let you know that. And I will also let you know when you can expect to see Dreams in Transit Volume 2. And I will give you links to Dreams in Transit Volume 1, and if it's actually at the release point, Dreams in Transit Volume 2. And I would very much love to have your support and have you check out my books and buy them. And if you do buy them, by the way, I would like to have reviews. I want to hear what you think. I don't want you to just say, oh yeah, it was nice. No, tell me, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are there stories that you like better than others? Some stories that you like better than others? Tell me. Tell me honestly. And I have to say that I really appreciate you joining me on all these house flipping adventures. And I look forward to doing more with you in the future. Thanks so much. Bye bye.